The Angel of Deliverance. I have been called the Angel of Deliverance because the quality of my life stream is an activity that causes immediate freedom to manifest when it is accepted by the outer conscience of mankind. Through the centuries, I have been pictured sweeping through the distorted atmospheres in which imprisoned souls desire deliverance, and through the power of my flaming sword, I release them from bondage of hell and purgatory into places of light and peace. This activity is true, and my service for 20 hours out of the 24 is engaged in serving in this astral realm, which includes the lower atmosphere of earth in which mankind incarnate function, as well as the invisible realm where the discarnates abide. But my service now is to train those life streams who have professed an interest in assisting to prepare the earth for its initiation at the close of this 20-year cycle, so that they may stop contributing to the chains and bonds that fetter the soul and blind the senses and smother the God powers of the life stream, which must be called forth now to give assurance and confidence to the mankind of earth. I can render this service through radiation, where I am invited to do so. The radiation of the Ascended Masters, ourselves, or your individual presence, is as real as the light and warmth of the physical sun. But man must go to meet it, to enjoy its gifts and powers. Man is so attuned to picking up the radiation of vibrations with discord that it requires a definite application on the part of the individual to tune out of the vibratory action of the world thought and make himself receptive to the finer vibrations which we offer so freely. But to the one who will experiment while stilling of the self, and with the inviting of our presence, we will come. Into the deepest recesses of your secret and sacred hearts, I speak the words of truth. In the beginning, we had one consciousness which embodied the truth of life and the love of God and the power of individual creative endeavor, by which every idea and thought received was capable of externalization on the instant. When you chose the path of incarnation, that consciousness came with you. In those early centuries, we were no more separated than when we all dwelt in the bosom of the Father of Light. Through the centuries, the veil of human thought and feeling entered your consciousness, and finally the time came when the outer self was no longer cognizant of our oneness and unity in purpose, design, heart, and very being. Can you then imagine my joy as your present consciousness accepts me, when again I am allowed to bring the consciousness which is ours, not mine alone, to you? Gradually this will supersede the consciousness you have accepted of a human heritage and birthright, and you will assume the glorious freedom of the angelic host, and the confidence and power in your own momentum, which will flash forth like fire and accomplish that whereunto it is sent. How often you stand with me in the heart of the inner realm and watch the flaming powers of directed God energy, as it flashes forth from my heart, swirls around a life stream caught in the shadows, burns away the tentacles of human creation and frees the soul. Then to one of the angelic host is given the joyous opportunity of taking the soul into its arms of light, and rising with it into a sphere where happiness and freedom provide the spiritual climate necessary for the evolution of the soul.